Hello, Tech Meet Tuscaloosa. My name is Pernell Allen. I'm the Alabama Technology and Motion Specialist, housed at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, UAB. Go Blazers. I was invited here today by Dr. Mabin to participate in Tech Meet Tuscaloosa, but unfortunately I could not be there in person, so I would like to do this via video, and I hope that this suffice. I will share some tech tools and some ideas with you about YouTube, but what would Tech Tuscaloosa be without a few dad jokes? So let's see the dad jokes, or hear the dad jokes, before we jump into it.
Dad jokes. Dad joke number one. What do you call a belt made of $100 bills? A waste of money. Ha ha! Dad joke number two. What happens when you hit Dwayne Johnson's butt? You hit rock bottom. Baha! Dad joke number three. What kind of doctor is Dr. Pepper? A physician. Dad joke number four. Did you hear about the big Lego sale? This one's for you, Robert. People were lined up for blocks. Hey, that's a double entendre. Dad joke number five. I told my wife she needs to start embracing her mistakes. She walked over and gave me a hug. Wait, that's not funny. Why are you all laughing? All right, get your composure, get yourself together, and let's get back to it. All right, ways to safely share YouTube videos without the distractions. Let's say I wanted to share a YouTube video without the distractions of the thumbnails or the thumbnail captions. I can place the word underscore pop up behind the word watch in the YouTube URL. Once I hit enter, the video will be displayed in full screen. Now I can play the video without those distractions. However, at the very end of the video, once the video stops, there will be suggested videos, which could also be a distraction for students. Okay, very similar to the last video, we're going to alter this URL as well, but we're going to place a hyphen between the T and the U in tube. By doing this, this will also give me the full screen version of the video. Now, the difference between this one and the last video is that once you get to the end of this video, instead of being brought to suggested videos, it will loop and play the video again. However, I have found that when you pause the video, it will bring up suggested videos that are more relatable to the video that you're showing and not just random. Okay, the third option that we have for somewhat distraction-free videos is to go to video.link. Once you get to video.link, you want to paste the original YouTube URL here. Then you have the option to either copy that link and share with your students or go directly to the link. Here we're going to go directly to it, and it's going to be displayed in this way. The difference is that you'll notice if we pause, you will get somewhat of a distraction, but not a major distraction like you would if you were actually on YouTube. But then you can also zoom in on the video as well. Now, I'm not zooming in using the zoom in feature, but you can zoom in on this video. You would also notice that at the very end of the video, given the option to play the video again if you so choose to do so. Again, we're trying to eliminate the thumbnail distractions as well as the words next to the thumbnails. Next up, we have, in my opinion, one of the most reliable ways to avoid all YouTube distractions is to simply put it inside of a Google Slide. All right, now it's time to place the YouTube video into my Google Slide. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to start by getting rid of the text box. I will also give this project a name, Video Demo. Very unique, I know. Next, click Insert, then click Video. Paste the YouTube URL in the search box, click Search, click the video, followed by Select. Now you can make any dimension adjustments you deem necessary. Along with avoiding the thumbnails distraction, a notable function in Google Slides I must mention is that it gives you the capability to adjust where the video begins and ends. If you notice, the video is about 15 minutes and 15 seconds long. However, I would only like to show my students about 47 seconds of the video. Let's take a look.
In his shoes. Michael loved to play basketball. Every Saturday, he would follow his older brothers, Larry and Ronnie, to the park, hoping that they would let him play. And if one of the guys who usually played with them didn't show, they always did. But there was a problem. His name was Mark, and he was the tallest boy on the court. "What's the matter, Mikey? Too short?" Mark flapped his arms in Michael's face. "Over here!" shouted Larry. But when Michael threw the ball, Mark's long arms came out of nowhere and knocked the ball away. It flew into the hands of a player on Mark's team. He made the basket, and the game was over, just like that.
As mentioned before, this is an awesome way to avoid distractions. You may only want to show or share a small portion of a video, and Google Slides make it all possible. Also, know that when you publish your video to the web, the adjustments you make are published as well. Now I would like to share a few YouTube keyboard shortcuts with you that you may or may not be familiar with. Using keyboard shortcuts with YouTube. Press the space bar to pause the video. Press the right arrow key to forward the video by 5 seconds. Press the left arrow key to rewind the video by 5 seconds. And very similar to those features, you can use J, K, and L as well. By pressing the J key, it will rewind the video by 10 seconds. By pressing the K, it will pause the video. And pressing the L will forward the video by 10 seconds. You can also use the number keys to advance the video by a certain percentage. For example, if you press 1, it would advance the video by 10%. Press 9 and it will advance the video by 90%. If you press 5, it would advance the video by half or 50%. Currently, this video is about 15 minutes and 14 seconds long, and when I press the 5, it advances the video or skips the video to 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Next up, we have tab features that can be used with YouTube. Did you know you could mute a site that has audio playing by simply right-clicking the tab and click Mute Site? Once you've identified the tab that has the speaker icon, right-click it and then click Mute Site.
In this video, I will show you how to. When you need the sound to resume, right-click the tab and click Unmute Site.
Course that has the assignment. It doesn't matter which course you are in when you connect to your Google Drive.
How many of you use YouTube to learn how to do something and find yourself trying to follow along by jumping in and out of tabs? Did you know you could use picture-in-picture feature in the Chrome by clicking Control, your music, videos, and more icon? Once you enter the picture-in-picture mode, you will be able to view the video anywhere on your device. For example, you can view the video on your desktop or another website application. You can also adjust the size of the video and pause it as well. This will be a bit of a bonus. Did you know that you can take a ping that has text on it and extract that text without retyping it? Let me show you how. So for instance, you can go back and right click and tell it to open with Google Docs. Once the image opens with Google Docs, you will see the image at the top and you can see where the text has been extracted. At this point, I can make any necessary edits. That includes, but I'm not limited to, adding text, adding bullets, selecting the text, and changing the color and the font size as well. I can also remove the image. As you can see, once I've extracted the text from the image, all word processing features are accessible. Okay, you all, that's my time. Dr. Maben only gave me 2 minutes to speak. However, if you need to contact me for any reason, you can reach me at pdalle23@uab.edu or pallen@atm.us. I'm also on Twitter, and you can follow me on Twitter at UAB_ATM.